Since I, or interest, is missing, the formula should be about finding I. Like, example formulas have already been given earlier in the video. This is the formula. I'm using a new marker since the marker is already derived. I, or interest, is equals to principal amount, or P, times R, or rate, times T, or time. Or it could be written like this: P, R, T. And for the solution, just transport the given the given the given we have found into the formula, which will be something like this. Solution will be I equals P is this one, 50,000 times R, which this one 5%, which was converted to 0.05, and T, which is time, which is equals to 5. Again, you can just use calculator or scientific calculator for solving this to make it easier and faster. First, we would multiply 50,000 and 0.05. To multiply them, we would get 2,500 and bring 5, which is this one. And 2,500 times 5 is equals to 12,500. And this is the final answer. Did you get the correct answer? Then congratulations. And to those who didn't, still, good job for trying to answer. But don't worry, as I will give another example for you to properly understand the lesson. This is my example problem. Gondo invested $75,000 in a company with a 6% annual interest rate. How much will be the maturity value of the investment in 3 years? The first thing you should do is identify the given information. After identifying the given information, we should properly arrange them in an order so we can determine what is missing and identify what kind of formula we will use in this problem. We should first locate P, or principal amount, and R for rate, T for time, and I for interest. Gondo invested $75,000 in a company. The principal amount is the amount he invested in the company, which is $75,000. So we will write it here, 75,000. After identifying the principal amount, the next one we should identify is rate, or R. Rate is mostly the number with the percentage sign, and the only number in this question with the percentage sign is 6% annual interest rate. So we will put it here, 6%. And after locating the rate, we would always need to divide it to 100 to get the decimal value. 6% divided by 100 is equals to 0.06. The next one that we should identify is T, or the time. How much will be the maturity value in the investment in 3 years? The only time mentioned here is 3 years, so we will write here. And last but not the least is interest. If you read the example problem carefully, the only interest you can see here is the annual interest rate, but it is actually this one. And if you read the question, how much will be the maturity value in the investment in 3 years? So, interest is missing. Since we have determined that interest is missing, we can now determine what formula we should use to solve this problem. The formula will be I, or interest, is equals to P times R, which is rate, times T, which is time. And now, for the solution, or to solve this problem, just transfer the given information, these ones that we have collected, into these formulas. And now, P is 75,000, and R, this rate is 0.06, and time, which is 3, will be here. 75,000 times 0.06 times 3. I equals, we will solve this first, 0.06 times 3. So the outcome will be like this, 75,000 times MB product, which is 0.18. Since we don't have enough space, let's go to the back. I is equals to 75,000 times 0.18. We need to multiply this, and the product will be the final answer. I equals 75,000 times 0.18, so it's 13,500, and this is the final answer. If you thought that concludes the example problem, you are wrong. If you read the example problem correctly, which is this one, you would notice that there is an additional last question. It asks what the amount of maturity value was in 3 years. Now, since it is asking for the maturity value, we will find it. To get the maturity value, we need another formula, which is MV, which is maturity value, equals P, which is principal amount, plus I, or interest. Since we already have P and I earlier, we will just need to copy the already given information here and solve the problem. and this is the solution. Just transfer the gathered data into this formula. P, which is 75,000, plus I, which we solved earlier, is 13,500. 75,000 plus 13,500 is NP equals 88,500. And this is the final answer. Since I have already given an example earlier and have discussed how to solve the problem, it is now your turn again to solve one, to test if you truly understand the lesson. My example problem is Josefina invested $60,000 to an account, paying $4,000 interest annually. If the account has not been used, how much maturity value will be in the account in 2 years? Always remember to find the given first. Are you already done? Let's check if your answer is correct. First, we need to identify the given information and properly arrange them. Given. First, let us look for P, which is principal amount. Josefina invested $60,000. This is automatically the principal amount, 60,000. Now, let us look for R, or rate. A number with the percentage sign is mostly the rate, so there is no other percentage sign here, so it is automatically this one, 4%. After getting the rate, we need to divide it to 100 to get it to its decimal form. 4 divided by 100 is 0.04. And now, we need to look for T, which is time. It says here, 2 years. So we will write here 2, and I, which is interest. Now, you can see that there is no interest here again, so we will look for it again. Now that we have determined that interest is missing, we can now simply choose the formula that we will use again. Since we have determined that I is missing, we will use a formula that solves for I. And this formula is I, or interest, is equals to P times R times T, just like my example earlier. Now, to solve this solution, just transfer the given information we have gathered into the formula. P is 60,000 times R which is 0.04 times time, which is 2.